What's happening, YouTube? It's Simon466cards, and today we're filling out the 25 in 25 survey. I'm going to walk you through the thought process and logic that I'm using to identify the 25 most iconic cards of the 21st century. If you're not aware of what this is a survey that is being organized and run by Adam Gray, the real 27 guy on Instagram, although maybe after this, he should be the real 25 guy. And he's put together a short list of about 100 plus cards to choose from. And from that list, I am going to rank my top 25 cards in the 2000s, or since the year 2000. Now, I'm going into this with my own personal biases, as is any other person who is going to fill out this survey. So with that being said, I do believe that at least from a basic knowledge perspective, I am coming from a pretty decent place. I have pretty decent knowledge, or at least basic knowledge, of all the major sports, with the exception of one or two, as we will talk about as we go through this. But I think just from do you have very, very basic understanding of all the sports involved? I think I am. But let me know in the comment section down below which pieces you agree or disagree with. But like I said, every person, including myself, is going to do this with their own biases, and it's just a matter of just accepting what those are and then saying whether you agree or disagree. So let's begin. Here are some instructions. View all the cards before ranking the 25 cards you feel most iconic. I've taken a brief look at what the cards are, but I have not gone through them one by one. And I'm going to zoom in here so we can take a better look at these. After look at all the cards, rank them 1 to 25, etc., etc. It may be helpful to open an Notepad or Excel file, which is what I have here. And that is what I'm going to do. I'm going to do a short list first and narrow the list down from the 100 plus that are on here, and then bring it down to hopefully around 30 or 40 cards. And then from then we'll cull the list down to 25, and then after that we'll rank them 1 to 25 or 25 to 1. Now, one thing I will say is that I actually have begun this because this is the second take that I'm doing recording this video. Some things went awry. I'm not going to go into it. And so I only got through the first row, so it's not a big deal, which is why you can see here I have the Ichiro and Pujols card, which is this one, already included. I don't think that either of these by themselves are iconic enough, but I think the fact that these two greats are together on a card does make it iconic. And so that's why the first card on my short list is the Ichiro Pujols card, this one you see on the right here. So scrolling along, this is a Tools of the Trade Babe Ruth card. I don't know too much about this card, if I'm being honest, but I don't think this makes the cut. So I'm going to move on. I do believe there should be a Clayton Kershaw card here. And I think I like the Bowman one more than the Topps one. So I'm going to go Bowman Kershaw and do that. I know this is some kind of weird Alex Gordon era card of some sort, but like, if you don't follow baseball, your chances are you don't even know who Alex Gordon is, and you're probably not going to be too familiar with this. So that's why this falls off the list. Like, I think you have to be at least a superstar, or at least a star, to be included on a list of iconic cards, unless there's something like crazy. And I don't think an air card cuts it. So we're gonna keep moving. This is the Derek Jeter card with, I believe there's like some I think that's George W. Bush there, and I think that's Mantle or someone in the background on this card, but I don't know, that doesn't really do it for me, so I'm going to say no to this. The Kershaw we already talked about. I don't think we need two Kershaws, but I think we should have one. This one is a Mike Trout, and there's a Mike Trout here. Again, I'm of the opinion we should try to avoid having multiple players on this list unless it's absolutely necessary. And I don't think Mike Trout, given his performance the last few years of getting injured, should be double counted. I think it should be represented on this list, but I don't think it should be double counted. So for this one, I'm going to go with the Topps Mike Trout and not the Bowman Mike Trout. So I'm going to go Topps Trout. And we'll keep going. Buster Posey, I'm sorry, great player, probably Hall of Fame player, doesn't make the cut. I think there should be a Bryce Harper card on the list, so I'm going to just include Bryce Harper. because I think he's going to be one of the greats from this generation. We'll keep moving. I mean, if we're doing the like these should be sports cards. I understand that Alan DeGinter or whatever the heck this is a sports card, but like, and I know this is 9/11 related, but I can't say this does it for me, so I'm gonna keep on moving. I don't think this Bryce Harper card compares to the Bowman autograph, so I'm gonna keep that one. We should definitely have an Aaron Judge card, given what he's done the last couple of years. Should we have two? I don't think so. So I'm gonna go with the Topps Chrome. I'm gonna go with the Topps Judge, and I think we'll leave it at that. Moving on, should we have a Mookie Betts card? Probably. And I think I'm gonna lean towards the Topps Mookie card. So it's interesting. We have now seen. Let's see. This is Harper. We have now seen two Bowmans and then three Topps. So that's interesting. We'll see how many, how it works out to be. How many it works out to be. Vlad Jr. is just not good enough. No offense to Vlad and all of his fans and family, but no. Moving along, Shohei batting. I'm gonna call it Bowman Shohei. I think he's gonna have a few on this list. Bowman Ohtani. I think that no doubter. I'm gonna say no to Acuna. So I don't think he's as good as everybody thinks he is, if I'm being quite honest, and a little too injury prone for my liking. So he stays off. Juan Soto, I'm gonna go with the Juan Soto auto because I think his auto is really, really cool looking. So I'm gonna go with the Bowman Soto, and we'll keep going from there. Does this second Ohtani, is this the second Ohtani? No, I don't. Oh no, it's the pitching Ohtani that we haven't included. So we'll include that. That is the Bowman pitching Ohtani. I think that's fair. Bobby Witt Jr. I don't think so. This Topps 2020 or Topps 70 or whatever this is, Griffey. I don't think so. I understand why the F-Face Jackson Holiday card was included and why it might be considered iconic, but I can't get there with this card. Just because like it's I think it's just fun because it's new. I don't know that 10-15 years from now it's going to be iconic, so I'm going to give that a pass. I don't think this card has enough buzz around it, but I do think the Skeens debut patch does. So I think this makes at least my short list, and we'll go from there. Now let's go to basketball. I think there should be more than one LeBron, and I'm gonna go with the Topps LeBron, and then I think the exquisite LeBron. Oh, oops, exquisite. Just because he's such an iconic player. I don't like this Bowman. I think this is the Bowman one, right? Or the draft picks one. I don't like it as much. Whereas I think there's enough exquisite love out there to warrant this exquisite, and then obviously the Topps is the Topps. I'm gonna leave these ones out just because we can't have 3 LeBron cards. That seems kind of overkill, or 4 or 5 here. Like, it just seems like a lot. And I think these LeBron Jordan 1/1s, while they are amazing cards, like nobody actually sees them or cares about them because it's like there's one of them and it's in someone's PC, right? Like it's not coming out. And same with these Jordans. Like I don't think that they belong here. So I'm like, that might not be a popular opinion, but I feel like Jordan cards from after 2000, or like, you know, basically when his playing career ended, it doesn't do it for me, and that's just my personal opinion. You know, let me know in the comments why I'm wrong. I don't think KD, like there's just not a lot of KD fans out there, and so I think while this exquisite is nice, it doesn't do it for me. 1/1s, again, it goes back earlier to like these type of cards. they're so rare, and it's so hard for anybody to even think about them because they're locked up in someone's PC, that I am just staying away from this. The KD logic here applies as it does up here, so I'm going to say no to the Topps Chrome one. Here's where we get in trouble. I forgot about this LeBron chalk toss card. I think that's pretty iconic, so I'll go LeBron chalk toss. I think that's good. I think this Kobe LeBron card is pretty obvious. Now we're getting the Steph Curry. I think the Steph Curry tops. So we're gonna Curry top. I think that's pretty straightforward. The Curry like RPA from National Treasures. Maybe I feel like I should have more than one Curry in here. So yeah, I'll go for now. I'll go Curry RPA. Moving along. Okay, we don't need first year Prism for LeBron or for Kobe. Giannis, I don't think he's gonna get there. Same with this Giannis RPA. I don't think so. Like this Kaboom, no. I think we have to include Jokic. He might not be a hobby darling, but I think when all is said and done, he's going to be the best player from this generation. So I'm going to include Jokic. Spotlight, no. All right, here we go. I think the debate is whether we include 2 Lukas or 1 Luka. I'm going to say 2 Lukas just to be more inclusive. But I think I will have to choose one of them at some point. Tribute dunk for LeBron, no. Like it's a sweet card. I don't know that it's iconic. Zion, I can't. I know he meant a lot once upon a time, but like to me, like it is no longer iconic. It was iconic in 2020. For like a year it was iconic, and then it kind of went away. Like I said, I'm not really doing one-on-ones. I'm going to leave that to the side. I think this Wemby Prism has to be on there. I think that's pretty obvious. This one-on-one, again, I can't do the one-on-ones thing. All right, we're done basketball. Let's do football. Oh my God, how many Tom Bradys are there going to be? How many Tom Bradys are there going to be? I guess, yes, Brady, Bowman, yes, contenders. All right, so Brady, Bowman, Brady, contenders. What was the last one? Is it SP Authentic? I like I think the contenders one for sure and the Bowman one for sure. This practice jersey situation gets me less excited, so I'm gonna not include that. I'm not including Drew Brees. I'm sorry, I'm just not. Like he's a nice player. He's not iconic in any sense of the word. LaDainian Tomlinson, no, I don't think so. Larry Fitzgerald, no, I don't think so. Aaron Rodgers, absolutely not. He's turned into a crazy person. So like, let's just keep moving. Adrian Peterson, maybe. You know what? I'm probably going to take him off the list, but Adrian Peterson, I'll just include on the list for now. Calvin Johnson, no, I don't think so. Gronk is an interesting question. And so is Kelsey for that end. Like now I feel like Kelsey is iconic for like other reasons than besides his like skill level. So I'm going to say yes to Gronk and no to Kelsey, which maybe the Swifties will get mad at me for that, but that's just how I feel. I'm not doing another Brady. Okay, now it's a matter of which Mahomes we include. I think the Mahomes rated rookie and then the Mahomes Prism are pretty easy answers for me. We've talked enough about the RPAs and the one-on-ones. I'm not including that. Kabooms, no, absolutely not. Joe Burrow, maybe when he wins an MVP or a Super Bowl, but until then, he is just a guy. Definitely not Justin Herbert. Josh Allen, maybe, but I can't get there, and I'm not a really big Kaboom guy, so no there. All these RPAs, I think, are absolute, like, to me, they're no's. They're really strong no's, especially for Burrow because it's not a game use patch. I forget what it is for Josh Allen and Lamar Jackson just because that's from 2018, I believe, whereas Burrow is from 2020 or 2021, and so that is definitely not game used or even player worn. It's like one of those not associated with anything to do with him, so absolutely not. Going down to Tiger Woods, I think the Tiger Woods point is so iconic that I have no choice but to include. I'm gonna just call it the Tiger Woods point. All right. Now we're at like a George Vesna card. No, definitely not. Winning combos. No, I think we have to include a Crosby, an Ovechkin, and a Connor McDavid. So I'm gonna go with these two, unless they have. Yeah, no, I think we have to go Young Guns, McDavid. So Young Guns, McDavid. Is there no Young Gun? Oh, here it is. Yeah, Young Guns. Yeah, Young Guns, Crosby, Young Guns, Young Guns, Ovi, and then Young Guns, McDavid. I think we're good there. No, I can't get on board with a after playing career is over Gretzky card. So no, Connor Bedard. No, sorry. We have now reached a point where there are some sports that I don't really know that well. I don't know anything about F1, so that's a hard no for me. And I feel like F1 cards had their moment for a while, and it's kind of died off. So I'm gonna say no to all F1. I think this Mega Cracks Messi. I think that's what it's called, right? Mega Cracks Messi is pretty obvious. We should also have a Cristiano Ronaldo card. I think I'm gonna go with this Ronaldo card here. I don't even know what to call that, but the first one. There's a couple of World Cup Prism cards from these two guys. I don't think so, but I like the Messi Ronaldo card because having both of them on there is pretty cool. Well, given all the things swirling around about Messi and his autograph, I don't know if I should put this on there. So that's a no for this one. From Mbappe, I don't think he quite gets there. Same with Holland. Same with this Messi card and this Jamal. Now we're getting into territory where I'm less familiar, so I'm going to say no to this. Serena Williams, I feel like we should have one of hers. I was expecting the one where she's on clay, but I guess this Net Pro card will have to do. So Serena Williams. So now we're at 34 cards already, right? I think we have to have a Federer. I think we have to have a Nadal. Let's go Federer, Nadal, and just go Net Pro for all of them. So Net Pro, Federer, Net Pro, Nadal, and then no, not this guy. He's too new. And then now we go to WNBA. I think we. As much as people like Diana Taurasi, I actually think Sue Bird is a better choice. So I'm going to go Sue Bird. And I think we have to include Asia Wilson because she's like literally won 3 MVPs. Probably Brianna Stewart if we will for the first pass. And then, oh, wow, we're really getting high on this list. I don't think we can include the Ionescu, but Caitlin Clark is a no-brainer. And okay, Stone Cold Steve Austin. No, I can't get there. Hulk Hogan. This is like again past his playing career. Definitely not Vince McMahon. John Cena. I can't get there. I think The Rock maybe because he's gotten so iconic in like the world that we almost have to include him. Like he might not make it onto my top 25, but he should at least be considered. MMA is where I am definitely not comfortable talking about anything. But if I guess I had to choose one athlete, it should be Conor McGregor. So I guess it's between these two. I will say Conor McGregor Prism because you get the brand of Prism with it as well. McGregor, am I spelling that right? McGregor, yeah, I did. Prism. All right, so we are at 42 cards. That is too many. So we need to start cutting cards. So if I look at this list, which cards should I cut? I think we have to cut Adrian Peterson. Like he's just not that iconic. I think we cut. I think I'm cutting the Luca RPA. Let's see if that is what I had here. Yeah, I think I'm cutting the Luka RPA. Where is it? Oh, actually, you know what? I'll just start from the top. Let's see how I feel about all of these cards. So, Ichiro Pools, I think, still stays. Bowman Kershaw still stays. Topps Trout still stays. Bowman Harper, I think, still stays. Topps Judge, Topps Mookie, I think, still stay for now. Okay, yeah, Bowman Ohtani, and then Bowman pitching Ohtani. So, and then, yeah, I think they have to stay. I think they have to stay. And then we get into Soto. Yeah, we talked about that. Skeens debut patch. Yeah, I think we do that. And then we get into these, to all the LeBrons, right? Topps LeBron, Exquisite LeBron, Chalk Toss. Yeah. I think we have to get rid of the Curry RPA. As crazy as that may sound. No. We're getting, no, I can't do that just yet. Let's get rid of the Luka RPA first. Let's get rid of that. 1B Prism, Brady, yeah. Tiger Woods, I think I have to get rid of the Sue Bird. I think I have to get rid of this Asia Wilson. I think I have to get rid of this Brianna Stewart. I think it's just got to be Caitlin Clark only. So now we're down to, I'm getting rid of the UFC. And I'm getting rid of the Rock card. So now down to 35. That's not bad. It's not bad. I think I'm getting rid of the... Maybe do I have to choose one Ohtani? Is that what I'm doing? I think I have to choose one of the Ohtanis. And I think the answer is... The pitching one looks pretty good. So does... Yeah, I think he's now known more as a hitter. So I think we have to get rid of the Bowman pitching Ohtani. And I think I have to get rid of the Mookie Betts. Like, nice player, but I don't think if we... Yeah, I think we have to get rid of the Mookie Betts. And we might have to get rid of the Harper. I think that's what we have to do. I think we have to get rid of the Harper. As much as I like Harper. And I think we have to get rid of... Do we have to get rid of one of the soccer or the tennis ones? Yeah, I don't think anybody... Yeah, I'm sorry to all the tennis fans out there. I'm getting rid of the Federer and Nadal. And keeping the Serena. Because she's like the undisputed GOAT. Whereas like you go Federer and Nadal, go back and forth and not. And then there's the Djokovic as well, right? Where it is here. I can't believe I actually forgot about the Djokovic. That's on me. So I'm gonna... That's what I'm doing. I'm down to 30. That's not bad. Do we have one too many Ronaldo / Messi cards? Like I got this one and the duel. I think the duel. I want to keep the duel. So I need to cut 5 more cards. So yeah, I'm cutting the Curry RPA. I don't think I can get there with the RPA for Curry. Where is it? Yeah, it's not an obtainable card for many people, so I'm gonna cut that. If we keep going, now we're down to 29, so I need to cut 4 more. Is Gronk? I think I have to cut Gronk. I don't think Gronk gets there. Like he's... Yeah, I think I have to cut Gronk. I'm sorry, Gronk. You're fun. You had a great roast, but it ain't happening for you here on my list, anyways. I still think you're amazing. So we got... I need to cut 3 more cards. This is tough. I'm like, for cards that I'm definitely keeping, I feel like I'm keeping these three hockey cards. I'm keeping the Caitlin Clark. I'm keeping the Ichiro. Am I cutting Kershaw? I don't think I can cut Kershaw. I don't think I cut Trout because he was such a mainstay for a long period of time. Judge, you have to have one. Ohtani, you have to have one. Do I cut... The Skeens debut patch is such a icon amongst... Like, it just for what it was the last few months here. LeBron Chalk Toss is obvious. Kobe LeBron is obvious. Curry Tops is obvious. Luka Prism is obvious. Wemby is obvious. Oh, I don't want to cut Jokic. Topps LeBron's obvious. Do I need 2 Mahomes cards? Is that what we're actually doing? Man, this is tough. This is tough. The rated rookie or the prism? Yeah, I think I need both. Tiger Woods point, I think, is pretty good. I think I have to cut this card, which is kind of crazy to think about. Yeah, I gotta cut the dual Messi Ronaldo. I don't think is Serena Williams not gonna cut it, because even though she's the GOAT in her sport, she is not iconic in the card world. I think that's where we're headed. All right, I think that's what we're doing. So now I need to cut one more card. Who is not going to make the cut? I think it's Gronk. Did I not cut Gronk? I thought I cut Gronk earlier. No, I didn't cut Gronk, so I got it. That's it. The undo function, very helpful. All right, so these are my top 25. Wow. Okay. I'm going to zoom in now so we can look at this a little bit more closely. Now it's a matter of ranking them 1 to 25. Oops. No fill. Automatic. All right. This is tough. I think... Is it going to be easier to start from 25? Which one is the least iconic of these 25 or the most iconic? I think I'll start at the top. The Trout, the Judge, the Bomotani. Is it the Topps LeBron? I feel like it's the Topps LeBron. Or is it the Topps Kobe? Let me just, Oh, this is also the Choctaws. That's really cool. I think it's the Topps LeBron. I think Topps LeBron is 1. I feel like that it's got to be a Brady. I think that makes a lot of sense. And I'm going to say it's the Contenders. So where is the Brady Contenders? Oh, did I not include the Brady Contenders? What? That is a swing and a miss. Okay, we've got to add that back in. So, so that means I have to delete one more card. Brady Contenders. This is 2. And then if that is the case, what else am I cutting? I think I have to cut the Kershaw. I think that's pretty obvious. I don't know that I can cut any of these other cards. All right, sorry Kershaw. I think you're a pitcher, which is going to be held against you. And you haven't had that much playoff success, which is going to be held against you. So I think that's what I'm going to do. You know what? Let's just put this in red for now, just in case we think of a better card that we can't rank. Okay, back to this. So we have Topps LeBron 1, Brady Contenders 2. I feel like the Kobe LeBron 3 makes a lot of sense. I think that does it. And then it's the Ohtani 4. And then is it the Mahomes? Or is it like the Caitlin Clark? Is it that high on the list? I think it might be. There's so much hype. You could say the same thing about Wemby. Oh, you know what? No, it's Curry. What am I doing? Yeah, I think Ohtani's 5, Curry 4, and then we have a Wemby prism. I think. I think I should have a Mahomes next. And then I am going to choose. I like the look of the rated rookie, if I'm being honest, more than the prism. So I'm gonna go rated rookie 6, and then I think at this point I think it has to be Judge 7, right? Let's take a look at the Judge. Let's to make it. Which one did I choose? It was the Topps Judge, right? It's this one. So it's the Topps Judge, yeah, more than the Bowman Chrome. Yeah, it's the Topps Judge. So I'm gonna go 7 Topps Judge, and then I feel like at this point, honestly, I think Caitlin Clark is 8, and Wemby is 9. Oh no, that's insane. I can't do that. Chalk Toss is 8. Caitlin Clark is 9. And then Wemby is 10. And then Brady Bowman 11. Is that what I'm doing? Let's jog my memory here. I'm a visual guy. Yeah. Brady Bowman. No, I'm gonna have the Brady 10 and then Wemby 11. And then I think the Mahomes Prism 12. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. And then Tiger Point. I think the Tiger Point is like he's the guy, right? So I'm gonna have Tiger. Where's the point? Show me the point. There he is. There's our pointer. 13 is where I'm gonna have Tiger. And then I think 14 for the Luka Prism. I'm from Canada, so they're definitely biased here, but I'm gonna have Crosby, Ovechkin, McDavid. I think it's gonna go like this: Crosby 15, McDavid 16, Ovechkin 17. Oh, you know what? No. I'm gonna go McDavid 15. Oh no, I take it back. Messi 15, Crosby 16, Ronaldo 7. No, Ovechkin 17, McDavid 18, Ronaldo 19. I think. Oh crap! No, LeBron exquisite. Oh no! Do I have to change everything again? You know what? It's a very hard, unobtainable card for most people. I'm going to make this 20. And then I feel like Jokic is 21. And I think we can delete Bowman Kershaw. And so we're at 21 here. And I'm going to make the Trout, just for longevity. For a long time, it was the card. 22 for Trout, 23 for the Ichiro. Skeens debut patch. Oh, you know what? No. 23 for Skeens. 24 here. Bowman Soto 25. All right, we have done it. Let me know in the comment section down below if you agree with what I put together here. So let's start off at the top. Let's rearrange these to make it easier. Here we go. Topps LeBron is 1. Where is our friend Mr. James? Here he is. 1. Brady Contenders 2. Where is our friend Mr. Brady? Here he is. Brady Contender 2. Kobe LeBron 3. Oh, I've got to go back up. Oh, I should probably zoom out a little bit now to make it easier to scroll. 3. Curry Topps 4. Otani Bowman 5. Let's make sure I get the right. Oh, it is the hitting one, right? Yeah, it was the hitting one. So that's 5. Mahomes rated rookie 6, which may or may not be controversial because I have that ranked higher than the Prism, but I love the rated rookie. So that's 6. Judge Topps 7. Where is Monsieur Judge? Yeah, there's 7. LeBron Chalk Toss 8. Here we go. Caitlin Clark 9. It's near the bottom somewhere. Where did it go? Caitlin Clark 9. Brady Bowman 10. Brady Bowman 10. Where are you? Here's Bowman 10. Wemby 11. Mahomes Prism 12. Woods 13. Luka 14, right? Woods. We're looking for the point. Where is the point? Where's the point? Woods 13. Luka 14. Where is the Luka? How come I can't see the Luka? Here's Luka. Megacorrects is a messy. 15. Oh, Crosby 16. So yeah, Crosby. Oh yeah, I gotta make sure it's Young Guns. Crosby, then Ovechkin, right? Crosby, then Ovechkin, then McDavid. Here's the Young Gun McDavid. And then Ronaldo 19. Here we go. Exquisite LeBron 20. Exquisite LeBron 20. Jokic 21. Where is Mr. Jokic? Tops Trout 22. Skeens 23. Ichiro Pujols 24. That's actually at the top here. And the last Bowman Soto with the autograph 25. All right, so there you have it. This is the list. I'm going to freeze it for you right here. Which ones do you agree with? Which ones did I not even include that you think should have been on my list? And then which ones do you disagree with on this list? Let me know in the comment section down below. We're going to hit submit on this bad boy. Oh, and I will enter my personal information here, but that is the video. Like I said, let me know in the comment section down below. And the deadline you can see here is June 10th. So you still have a couple of days from when I post this video to enter your own results. And what did you think about my process as well? Let me know in the comment section down below. Thank you as always for listening and watching. I'll talk to you all soon. Cheers.